Hello again, it's almost June and we've got another set of really interesting titles, this time a plethora of diverse titles ranging from deck builders to classical adventure platformers. This month looks amazing, to be honest, and I hope you will find some great games to play. Of course, tell me in the comments which game is your favorite, or if there is a game that is not on the list, feel free to share it. Also, remember that the games are listed based on the release date, so don't worry about the placement, and check out my last video about best reviewed indie games of April. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the list. We start the list with Voidsayer, and this game immediately caught my eye as I saw a blend of Darkest Dungeon and Slay the Spire in it. If you like these two and enjoy monster taming games, then hear me out. Voidsayer is something unique and dark. It presents a world full of darkness and cursed by the abyss. We play as one of the many helpless survivors, but unlike others, we have a chance to fight back with our monsters. There are 100 of them, with unique typings that are actually easy to understand. Each monster is defined by a sophisticated stat system, which includes genetic predispositions and distinct personalities affecting their performance. You can then kind of evolve your monster into more powerful forms, and they can be further tuned and enhanced with gear and other upgrades. Okay, we also have a procedurally generated world with a map progression system like in Slay the Spire, full of challenging fights, events, mysteries and bosses. There is also a settlement system that allows us to upgrade our base of operations with resources we bring back from expeditions. This game looks like a solid title. I love monster taming games and this type of roguelike, so I'm here for it. Next up is Rise of Industry 2, a huge management game in which we need to build a cutting-edge manufacturing powerhouse. There are 15 unique and exciting scenarios in campaign mode, each with a different challenge, and of course, a sandbox mode, where we can freely play, building our industrial empire purely on our terms. This is a game where we have to make strategic manufacturing decisions, optimize production chains, acquire technologies, and expand our global business network with key contacts. Set up specialized complexes containing factories, power plants, industrial furnaces, and farms. Establish utility networks to power our industries. We can also go big and start doing global contracts. We can start exporting our resources and import some we need. We will also build labs to research new technologies, maintain civic relations, and invest in our local town to keep the workers and their families happy. This game is huge, and I could talk and talk about what it has to offer, but there's just too much. This seems like a really good management game to sink hundreds of hours into. Moduwar is a unique take on the real-time strategy genre. Players take control of a Modu, an alien creature with the ability to grow different organs, split and merge them depending on their playstyle. The game begins with the heart, the most vital organ, and expands by growing tiles and other organs on these tiles. Players can split their body to gain advantages over enemies, fight opponents, and hold the ground. Moduwar offers a single-player campaign mode to explore the mysterious planet of Arcadia, or players can compete against friends in multiplayer mode. Deltarune is nothing else than Undertale 2, basically. This is a parallel story to Undertale, made by the same developer, of course. There is not much information about the game, apart from the very familiar and timeless graphical style, story-rich gameplay, characters we've already met in Undertale, a great soundtrack, and creative bullet-dodging based battles inspired by games like Touhou and Chrono Trigger that we can actually win without violence, just like in Undertale and many more. We play as Chris, and alongside Susie and Rolsey, we will journey through a dark world full of wonders. At the time I'm recording this video, there is a demo available to play with 2 chapters, and after the release, we will get another 2, so we will have 4 out of 7, I think, chapters of pure gameplay. The rest will come, of course, later. This game is gonna be huge again, and I'm sure it will be called a classic in indie gaming once more. We just need to wait a bit. The Altars is a game created by the very well-known 11-bit studios, creators of Frostpunk among others. This is an emotional sci-fi adventure, survival and base building game in which you play as Jan Dolski, a simple worker who has crashed on a planet where even sun rays are deadly, and oh my, this game is gonna be huge. The first thing you see is the beautiful landscapes of this hostile world. You will explore it and build your base, and your base is a huge wheel. You will carefully manage each room, create your alt characters and look out for resources. And as always, since it's an 11-bit studio's creation, be prepared for some emotions and deep branching storylines. This title is looking great, the management side, creating alt characters that roam around your base, and the graphics, this game looks incredible. Now this one looks really interesting. I really love pixel art, so the moment I saw Awita, I was immediately hooked. This is your side-scrolling Metroidvania in which you play as Awita, wielding a sword and trying to rescue your village from raging epidemic. Apart from the well-known Metroidvania elements like fighting enemies, bosses and learning new skills, you will also traverse through beautiful landscapes and enhance your character by leveling up. Yes, you will be able to strengthen your abilities, find items that will help you on your way, like potions and charms to boost stats, abilities or grant special bonuses, and what's important, I think the combat looks really good. It's fluid, dynamic and looks challenging. I think it may be a great game and I'm eagerly waiting for the release. Helllock is a combination of roguelike and ARPG, in which we play as a warrior, fighting to rescue the soul of the Counselor, his fallen mentor. We will fight hordes of undead forces and delve deeper and deeper for powerful loot, facing the nightmarish incarnations of those who sought to bury the truth. We shall hunt down ancient relics and create devastating combinations, mastering diverse and powerful abilities from various styles, lightning-fast knives, a great hammer-like bell, and so on. We will also use the already classic blessing system known from games like Vampire Survivors or Hades, where we choose from randomized power-ups to evolve our build with each run. And that's not all. There is a 3-act story campaign, an endgame ascension system, softcore, hardcore and hell modes, challenges and many more features. This game looks like something hella fun, so I'm actually waiting to try the full release. You can play the demo already if you want. BitCraft Online is the first and only MMO game on this list. I rarely cover MMOs as I think this genre fits only very specific types of players, including myself to be honest, as I really like MMOs. I've been playing a lot of Elder Scrolls Online recently and I've played dozens of other MMORPGs in my life. But to the point, this game is an open world survival crafting game in which many players will play, build houses, farm, cities and drive the economy in a single world. This game promises deep social connections and endless opportunities for collaboration between players. You can craft tools, build homes, and develop infrastructure tailored to your style, trade with other players and make an impact on the economy, explore an expansive and procedural world full of mystic forests, rivers, mountains, and even ancient ruins. There is also PvE gameplay and global events. I wonder if there will be open PvP, I hope not, I don't really like it. I think this game may be a huge thing, if everything is done right. It comes to early access really soon, so we will be able to see how it works. Parcel Simulator is another automation simulation sim that may conquer the lists if everything is done right. Our job is to, guess what? Inspect and process parcels and packages, receive and sort deliveries, examine labels for mistakes, and automate to maximize warehouse efficiency. We're gonna use various items and systems to check the parcels. We will weight them, for example, to see if everything is good, scan barcodes, and so on. We will also be able to automate these processes. We will use our beloved conveyor belts and make a web of advanced processing and detection machines. But that's not all. We have to somehow store everything, so our job will also be to categorize and store parcels by type and status, route their exports and design a complex storage and extraction system, also with automation using loaders and unloaders. We can also expand our warehouse, unlock new delivery bays, acquire various licenses, customize our warehouse, and so on. There's more to this game than what I just said. You need to discover it for yourself, and you can do so by trying the demo, for example, to see if this game fits your style. I think it's gonna be a really relaxing experience. And before we jump to spot number 1, I've prepared 5 additional games as honorable mentions. And last but not least, a game that looks rather peculiar. It's Ruffy and the Riverside. This is a retro-inspired 3D platformer with a really interesting graphical style. As Ruffy, the chosen one, you will harness the magical power of swap and use it to transform the game world. The swap mechanic lets us copy and paste textures in the world to solve puzzles and help the friendly inhabitants of Riverside. We will also be able to use it to turn the sun into the moon, or ice into lava, and so on. This is actually a really interesting mechanic that can create a lot of possibilities while we explore the open world of Riverside. We will complete side quests, master challenges and collect treasures. There are even 7 distinct unique regions with dozens of puzzles, fighting, jumping and skating. There are 7 special 2D levels that we can complete, as well as various collectibles together. This game looks great and it reminds me of my favorite childhood games, really. Like Cow the Kangaroo or the 3D Rayman games. I mean, it looks good, really good. And that's everything I prepared for you today. I hope you liked this video and found some great new games to play. Leave a comment and tell me which game from the list was your favorite, or if there is a game that wasn't on the list and you can recommend it, then feel free to drop it in the comments. Also, leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with fresh indie games and sale videos. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.